Hello everyone and welcome back. In our last session, we explored the relationship between philosophy and science and saw how they work together to discover truth and guide human progress. Today we will dive into the branches of philosophy. Philosophy is a vast tree with many branches, each dealing with different dimensions of human thought. By understanding these branches, you will see how philosophy connects to research, ethics, and real life. Think of a philosophy as a tree. Visualize it. The roots are human curiosity and the love of wisdom. The trunk is general discipline of philosophy. The branches are different areas, each growing in a unique direction but connected to the world. Let's walk through the 6 major branches of philosophy. Number 1, metaphysics. Metaphysics deals with the nature of reality, being, and existence. It asks, what is real? Does God exist? Do we have free will? What is mind? What is self? In research, metaphysics inspires questions like, what is consciousness? Or artificial intelligence is truly intelligent? Example, when scientists debate whether the universe had a beginning or is eternal, they are engaging in metaphysical questions. Second branch, epistemology. Epistemology is about knowledge, truth, and belief. It asks questions like, what can we know? How do we know it? What counts as evidence? In research, this is crucial because every study must justify how knowledge is produced and validated. Example, epistemology explains why peer review, verification, and replication are essential in science. Without it, we cannot separate truth from opinion. Third branch is logic, the study of reasoning. Logic is the branch that studies the principles of valid reasoning. It asks questions like, what makes an argument valid? How do we distinguish between truth and fallacy? Logic provides tools like deduction, induction, and reasoning patterns that guide both philosophy and scientific research. Example, when a researcher moves from evidence to conclusion, they are using logic. Without it, argument collapse into fallacies and errors. I hope you understood the third one. Fourth is ethics, the study of morality. Ethics deals with right and wrong, good and bad, duty and responsibility. It asks the questions, what is the right thing to do? What values should guide human life? In research, ethics prevents misconduct, plagiarism, falsification, and exploitation. Example, when medical researchers design experiments, ethics ensures participants are not harmed and their rights are respected. Fifth branch is aesthetics, the study of beauty and art. Aesthetics explores beauty, art, and creativity. It asks, what makes something beautiful? What is the value of art? Does art imitate life or create meaning? While aesthetics may seem less connected to research, it influences how we present and communicate knowledge through design, clarity, and impact. Example, the way a research paper is written, the clarity of figures, or even the design of presentations all reflect aesthetic choices that influence understanding. Sixth, not this one, sixth branch is focusing on justice, rights and governance and society. It asks, what is justice? What is freedom? What is the best form of government? In research, political philosophy reminds us that knowledge is never neutral. It affects policies, laws and society at large. Example: research on climate change directly shapes political debates on sustainability and global justice. Now, all these branches, 6 branches of philosophy, how do they interconnect? Although we study them separately, the branches of philosophy are deeply connected. Let us quickly see how they are deeply connected. Metaphysics asks what is real. Epistemology asks how can we know it. Logic helps us reason about it. Ethics asks whether it is right to act on it. Aesthetics shapes how we express it. Political philosophy asks how it affects society. Together, these 6 branches provide a complete framework for human thought and responsible research. So, why study these branches in a course on a research and publication ethics? Because every branch has a direct role in research. Logic ensures sound arguments. Epistemology ensures valid knowledge. Ethics ensures honesty and fairness. Political philosophy ensures social responsibility. Even aesthetics ensures clear and impactful communication. Without philosophy's branches, research would lose its depth, clarity and direction. Let's summarize today's lecture. Philosophy is like a tree with 6 major branches: metaphysics, epistemology, logic, ethics, aesthetics, political philosophy. Each deal with different aspects of human thought. Together, they provide the foundation for scientific, ethical and social progress. In the next topic, we will zoom in on one of these branches, ethics. We will begin with part 1, where we define ethics and understand its importance in guiding human action. Thank you for joining me in this session. As an activity, try this. Pick your own field of research and ask which branch of philosophy influences it the most. You will be surprised how philosophy is already shaping your academic work. I will see you in the next lecture on ethics part 1. Let's continue in the next video. Till then, bye.